We got boxes. Who doesn't like getting boxes? Everybody likes getting boxes. Let's open this up and see what's inside. Hi everybody, my name is Nick and welcome to my channel. Inside this box is a Sharpstar 94 EDPH. It is not the scope I picked really, but I guess it's the scope that picked me. This is like a 7-month long journey of me trying to replace my trusty Skywatcher EvoStar 72. So we'll open up the box and see what's inside. And if I know anything, inside this box will be at least one other box. Haha. Okay, here we go. Sharpstar does use a really nice case. Actually, they are exactly the same box that Astrophysics uses. Get a little closer look at this. Yeah, really nice case. I would definitely feel safe taking this anywhere or getting it shipped anywhere. Definitely a quality case. Okay, let's get a look inside the case. Oh, that new telescope smell. So good. Okay, we have all our documentation, inspection checklist, QC card, production date 26 February 2024, so that's good, it's new. We got some stickers, some instructions, and a certificate that it has QC passed. Excellent. Okay, let's pull it out. And there it is. Okay, so here it is, out of the plastic. It is a great looking scope. Really nice orange peel finish, not shiny. More of a satin type finish. The red anodized parts look great. Very solid feeling, great build quality. I like it. It's really nice. We'll go over a little bit on it here. Start at the back. Really smooth 2-speed focuser. Feels really good. It does come set up with a visual back that will be coming off to put in the reducer. Do have a camera rotator. Now there are no degree marks on this rotator. For someone like me, not a big deal. I do use ASI Air, so having marks on the scope itself, don't really need them. The grab handle is great. Very solid. Fits nicely. It's not too small. The single clamshell style ring is really good because they do have a somewhat short Vixen dovetail on here. Not really a big deal because with this single ring, instead of having dual tube rings on it, you have a lot of space. You can move it from one end to the other to try to find balance. There's a retractable dew shield on this one. Really good travel on it. It makes it look a lot longer with the dew shield extended all the way. But yeah, it's a great looking scope. I'll take it off here. See what it looks like inside. Oh yeah, really nice. Okay, let's check our other box and see what's in there. Okay, inside the other box was the reducer, quadruplet ED reducer for 94 EDPH. I've read it is the same reducer for the 76 EDPH, so they are interchangeable. I believe it's a 0.80 reducer. Native focal ratio on the scope is 5.5. This will bring it down to 4.4, which is relatively fast for a refractor. Just a couple other quick facts with this. With the reducer installed, the scope is about 3.3 kilograms, so not super heavy, but not super light either. Has a single Cinta style bracket on this side for your guide scope or ASI Air or whatever you want to put on it. Okay, so native focal length of this scope is 515 millimeters. With the reducer, it should bring it down to 414. Of course, aperture is 94 millimeters. And a little backstory. I had said at the beginning of the video, it wasn't really the scope I picked, but the scope that picked me. Yeah, I started, I believe, about last September shopping for a new scope to upgrade. Um, I love my EvoStar 72. It is a great little scope. It's a real workhorse. Uh, it never missed, but it is just a doublet, and there is a little bit of chromatic aberration and stuff like that. The field flattener on it is pretty good. Still had to crop quite a bit, so I was looking for something else, and originally I went with the Red Cat 71. Now, I'm not going to say it's a bad scope. I'm sure a lot of people have Red Cats and a lot of people have Red Cat 71, and I'm sure it's a great scope for them. The one I got was not good. It had a really bad aberration on the stars where one side of every star was perfectly flat. This looked even worse after processing. Because you ended up with a star with a smaller black circle kind of off center in the middle of it. Basically, Pac Man shaped stars. Not good. My vendor, however, was awesome. Telescopes Canada, you guys are great. They contacted William Optics, showed them all the test runs I had done with it, and tried messing with the collimation screws and moving things, and nothing was making it any better. William Optics said that it was well within their acceptable specs for how the picture quality should be. I'll put a picture in here so you can see it for yourself and judge whether you think it's good or not. I don't think it was very good. They were really hard to deal with, but luckily Telescopes Canada said we're not going to leave you hanging with this scope because we don't think it's any good. So send it back and start shopping for something else if you don't want a replacement. And after dealing with William Optics, I decided I didn't really want a replacement and I'd rather try another brand, um, preferably one with good customer service. So I started looking at the Sharpstar series, and the one I picked originally was the 76 EDPH. Um, I had ordered a brand new AM3 mount. I had wanted to keep everything fairly small and portable. I love doing wide field, so it seemed like a pretty good scope. A nice little triplet this time. I ordered one and they were on back order. And that went on for a couple months. And eventually one of the guys contacted me and said, I don't think you're going to get one anytime soon. They had been in touch with Sharpstar, and Sharpstar said they were not going to guarantee a production date for the EDPH 76 anytime this year. So he said, if you want to take a look at what we have as an alternative, we can work something out. So I took a look at what was in stock, and they had two 94 EDPH in stock. So I figured, okay, even though it's a little more aperture, a little more focal length, let's give it a go. We'll see what happens. So I ordered the first one, and it showed up oh, not even a week later, and put everything together, guide scope on, ASI air, got everything wired in. It was on the AM3, and should have always start by taking the lens cap off, because after I got everything together and took the cap off, I noticed there was a flake. I think it might have been a piece of coating off the edge of the lens, but there was a flake of reflective material stuck in between the first and second elements, or it looked like it was there. So I'm not positive it would have affected quality at all. In fact, I know you could have taken it out with calibration frames, even if there was something there. But Telescopes Canada didn't like it, so they said, we have another one, send it back. We'll send you the replacement. And so they did. So a few weeks later, I ended up with the replacement. Everything looked perfect. I put everything together, set everything up, took it outside for the first night of testing, and had a really, really weird aberration with bright stars. I'll insert an image so you can see it. Um, we couldn't figure out what it was. It was fairly cool out, but the scope had been outside for a couple hours, so temperatures could even out and everything. Um, yeah, I could get every small star really sharp, but any major stars, like I think I did a test on Shadar, and that was the picture. There was a blown out halo around the star, and it was in focus, and I didn't know what else to do with it. Um, between me and the guys at Telescopes Canada, we couldn't figure out what was going on with it. One suggestion was kind of looked like there was some kind of oil or something, like a film in between the lenses somewhere that was causing this aberration. So I don't know. If you take a look at it and have any ideas, comment below, let me know. It'd be great to finally figure it out. And that was about a month or so ago. So I set that one back. They said they were getting a new shipment in. The funny thing was, both of those first two Sharpstars that I got were same manufacturer date, same signature on the QC. Maybe just a bad day. Who knows? But neither one were good. So hopefully I can get this one out soon and get testing, and hopefully everything's okay. So let's get everything put together and see what it looks like on the mount with the guide scope on it, ASI air, all the goodies, and hopefully soon. Well, it's raining right now, but hopefully we get some clear weather and I can get it out and get testing with it. I will do a couple short videos when I'm putting this together. I do have an electronic autofocuser that's going on it. I can put that up just to let everybody know how it works on this scope, and a couple other little things that I'd like to show about it. So we'll see you there.